Everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we're going to be looking at one of the most iconic iPhones in history, the iPhone 4, and how it changed the future of iPhones to come. And right before we get started, if you like the content I'm bringing you about phones, phone reviews, phone comparisons, random tech reviews, feel free to hit, smack, and even slap that like button and subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate it. And also comment what phone you'd like to see next. But other than that, let's get straight into the review. The iPhone 4 released back in September of 2010, with this particular iPhone 4 in the video, is made on April 24th, 2011. And this phone was the first to bring a higher quality LCD screen, or what Apple would like to call the Retina display, which was 3.5 inches, and it had the resolution of 960 by 640p. Hardware-wise, the iPhone 4 had Apple's A4 chipset, which was a 1 gigahertz processor, making 512 megabytes of RAM, which was pretty fast at the time of 2010. For the camera, it had a 5 megapixel rear-facing sensor capable of 720p recording, and the selfie camera was a VGA-based 0.7 megapixel front-facing camera, which was shared with the original iPad and iPod Touch at the time. Also, this was the first iPhone to bring FaceTime, which can only be used with another iPhone 4, but this feature is still used today on the newest iPhones. Those are just some pictures, and that video was taken on the iPhone 4, which is pretty decent, but not that great compared to today's standard of video recording and picture taking. Storage-wise, this was available in either 16 or 32 gigabytes of storage, and it came in two colors, white as the one I'm using today, and black as well. This one here has a 16 gigabyte model, and it's in white, but it's seen better days. As you can see on the back, it's been spider webbing, which was pretty common when this phone was strapped on its back due to it being glass. And also, one other con about this phone, it had been known for something called antenna gate, meaning when you put your hand over one of the glass band antennas on either corner of the phone, that your service would somehow be dropped. And this would be kind of annoying if you're in the middle of a call, but this was later fixed in a software update from Apple. At the end of the day, this iPhone is still sought after by collectors and fellow iPhone enthusiasts all around the world, and the design of the iPhone 4 is still used in moderate phones today, with the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 10 being mainly glass design. I guess the real question is this iPhone 4 still usable today? Not exactly, with it being discontinued 3 years after its initial release in 2013, and with the iPhone 4S coming out slightly after, this phone stopped iOS updates at 7.1.2, and which means that this iPhone is no longer supported by the App Store after iOS 9.0 came out. As mentioned before, unless you're one of the two iPhone fanatics, as I mentioned earlier, or a tech reviewer like myself, I wouldn't recommend this phone for everyday use, but as a collectible or an addition to your shelf. Other than that, have you owned the iPhone 4 in the past, or do you currently own one right now for some odd reason? Let me know in the comments down below, and what would you like to see in the future videos? Other than that, this has been another tech review, and we'll catch you all in the next one. See you.
Unknown Brain, Marvin Devine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got 'em hating.